Well, it's time once again for another computer video. Adding a video card to this small GX620. Should have it memorized by now. And then we're going to be adding a fan right here for this GX620. It's a little bit bigger version. So, waiting on the parts to arrive. They should be here shortly from the post office. And we'll do the video card first because this will be the next computer that's going to get Windows 10 upgrade. So once the video card's in, it'll be ready to go. And this one's already been upgraded to Windows 10. It just needs a fan to kind of help cool the hard drive. And then I'll be working on switching it over probably this weekend and pull my wife's computer out so it'll be ready to go next for its Windows 10 upgrade. So one by one, we're knocking them out. Well, at least these arrived in padded envelopes, so we'll check them out here as I get them open. Alright, so yeah, it was wrapped up in a priority mail padded envelope, so yeah, it looks like it survived. Cool, we'll check it out here. Well, I guess that'll work. It's got the brackets that I need, but of course they're just rattling around on the back of the circuit board, which is, yeah, I'm sure not good for the electronics. But yeah, it's another MSI card, HDMI and VGA. So, alright, well, I got to get a fan out of the way because this is one of the fan mods I did a while back, and this one shouldn't be too bad because I had one of those Y splitters, which I won't need anymore. Get that out of the way and disconnect the hard drive. So, yeah, this should just pop right out just like that. And the fan wasn't really mounted, so yep, into the junk box again. Now I'll go ahead and just, actually, let me reconnect the cable here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Yep, perfect. So go ahead and get that like that. Snap back in place. Alright, nice and secure. Next will be the video card. Go ahead and get that little thing out of the way. PCI Express will go in first. Alright, like that. And then next will be the VGA. It goes like that. And then snap this back in place. Man, easy as that. It just doesn't get, actually it doesn't get any easier than that, to be honest. One hand while I'm filming. So, cool. Well, let me go ahead and connect up my VGA. Trying to do this while I'm filming here, so bear with me. So you just get one right there. Okay, and we will power it on. See how we do. Alright, there we go, starting Windows 7. Probably the last time this one gets started with Windows 7 actually, because yep, this one is going for its upgrade now that the card installed successfully. Had to reseat the RAM. For some reason it was loose, but I got everything set now. So pop that back in. There it is. Alright, a little something like that. Windows 7 Professional. And this one doesn't have any speakers hooked up, so I'll go ahead and check the performance real quick. Yep, installing the device driver, software, blah blah blah. Let it finish that. Sweet, it's ready to use. So that's awesome. Okay, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and restart it so everything boots up correctly. Alright, booting back up, everything looks good. Okay, control panel. Your computer settings. Let's see. Go to System. Windows 7 Pro. Yeah, let me go to Display right here. Alright. And let's see. Personalization. Yeah, I'm not going to do any screensavers, I'm just playing here. Yeah, let me go ahead and change the resolution because everything's so big on this small monitor. Apply. Yeah, we'll keep the changes, okay. Okay, under performance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and new hardware detected, so let's go ahead and refresh it. Let it do its thing. 3.9, 4.7, let's see, yeah, 3.0. Of course it won't let me, hold on, let me just cancel that. I want to see the numbers first. Alright, here we go. 3.0 and 3.2 on the gaming graphics. 5.4 on the hard drive. Now let's do a refresh. See what we get. Of course, 1.0 probably needs drivers, but anyway, yeah, I probably should have just not even bothered with that because this is going up to Windows 10 anyway, and all the drivers and everything will get reloaded when fresh version of Windows 10 gets installed. So yeah, I'm not going to mess with drivers and all that. I know it works. I've ran the same exact card on other computers, and the graphics bump up to around 4 to 5, so that's plenty for Windows 10. So since I can't run anything more than 4 gigs or 3.5 gigs on a 32-bit Windows 10 system. So alright, we'll wrap this one up and move on to the next with a fan. Alright, here we go. Do a quick fan mod for another Dell GX620, and it's going to go underneath the disk drive if I can get it out with one hand. I'll do this again here. There we go. So, yep, it should hopefully fit right in here. I may have to take screws off the old 3.5-inch floppy drive to make it work, but we'll see when I get it out of the old package here. Oh, well, isn't that nice? They send me a little Blue Apron, incredible ingredients, make incredible meals thing. What, $20 gift card to Blue Apron? Great, whatever. Anyway, here we go. This is a 3.5 to 2.5-inch bracket hard drive SSD fan. So I'll get it out here so you don't get blinded by the reflection. I think I can do this with one hand. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Rosewill. I've used those fans before. Pretty nice. So yeah, let me go ahead and see how this is going to line up. Alright, nice. So it's going to line up. I just got to find the right screw holes and then screws and put it in here so it'll latch on and hopefully lock up the way it's supposed to. So let me get the screws that I need and put them on, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, here's the old floppy drive, and there's the 4 screws that I need. So let me get them off and put them on the bracket. Of course, why would the screws even work? They're too small for the threads on the bracket. So, of course it wasn't going to be that easy. Why would it? And of course they line up and all that. And actually it'll still probably work. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the screws that were supplied, but yeah, let me get them out of here. Here we go. So I've got, yeah, I got 4 and 4, total of 8. Alright, well, let me just go ahead and use the supplied screws and see how they line up with the brackets there. Alright, well, I mean, the screws work, but it's loose. And I mean, with a disk drive sitting on top, that'll be fine. It's not going to be a big deal, but we'll see what it sounds like when I fire it up. See, I should have an additional plug somewhere. Yep, there it is. So let me route this over there and we'll connect it up and power it on. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see what it sounds like. Well, quiet. I can feel the air going across it, so it may not be too bad of a setup, you know, other than it being loose, but it's going to be floppy disk is gone. I know it's gone. Just ignore it. I need to go into the BIOS and yeah, let me go and do that real quick. F2 will eliminate the floppy. Alright, boot sequence. Let's see, onboard USB, CD-ROM, onboard hard drive. Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't see the floppy, so what's the big deal? I thought I restarted this without the floppy there so it wouldn't detect it, but okay, well, we'll just escape. Drives, yeah, SATAs and PATAs, onboard devices. Yeah. It doesn't see the floppy, so alright, well, let's escape out of that and let it boot. Windows 10. Well, yeah, anyway, back to the fan. That's really quiet. I mean, aside from it being loose like that, I mean, I could modify it at a later date, but this, you know, this floppy disk drive is going to be sitting on top of this, so it's not coming out. So yeah, I think that'll work. That'll give it airflow across the hard drive to keep it cool. And I'll go ahead and pop the disk drive back in. Okay, come on. You gonna work with me? You're gonna be a pain. Yeah, you're gonna be a pain. Wow, come on. There we go. Finagle that thing in there. Okay, so if you can see it, there's the underside and the fan. Yeah, that's the fan right there. So got good airflow. I don't know if you can even hear it on the microphone, but yep, it is in there and nice and quiet. So that's good enough for me. So. And these extra screws, I'll just toss them, or I don't know, put these probably back on the floppy drive and get rid of it because, you know, don't need it anymore. So, too funny. Alright, well, we'll just wrap up this 2-for-1 video card and a fan drive install for a 3.5-inch floppy. So, Sounds good, nice and quiet. So yeah, that will work out nicely there. So yeah, so until the next thrilling computer adventure, adios.